All right, thank you, Jake. Well, last October, we introduced you KUSI Weekend Directors Terry Sanchez and Gabe Soltero in the inaugural Garry Olympics. That Olympics consisted of one event, the 75-yard sprint. This year, we've turned it into a real Olympic triathlon, adding a go-kart race from K1 Speed in Carlsbad and an arm wrestling competition right here. And now here's a look at the competitors for the second annual Garry Olympics on our tail of the tape. Looks like this. Gabe Soltero comes in at 0-1. He's what they call a high-energy guy with good hand-eye coordination. But know this, he has an addiction to Oreos and lacks recovery speed. The reigning champion is Terry Sanchez. His strengths are perfectly groomed head of hair and calm under pressure. But his main weakness, he spends more time baking cheesecake than he does in the weight room. Here's your first event, a go-kart race at K1 Speed in Carlsbad.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
Going for the back of the arm. Nothing gonna stop you, there's nothing that's strong. So close now, you're nearly at the brink. Welcome to the
I surprised myself, but you know, NASCAR they only do left turns, and this was left and right, so it was a little more challenging.
I think I bumped the wall a couple of times. I know I bumped Terry a couple of times, but it just wasn't good enough. We got a good chance. It's not over yet.
All right, let me catch my breath real quick. Terry takes the first event, which is worth 25 points. Now, our next event has been traced all the way back to the ancient Egyptians as early as 2000 BC, arm wrestling.
3, 2, 1.
Not today, Terry.
Come on!
We were just dead even, and then towards the end of it, I could tell. He started to fade a little bit. I noticed that, and I found a burst of strength and just ended it.
All right, well, that win draws the two competitors even at 25 points apiece with just a sprint left. Winner of that one is the winner of the 2013 Garry Olympics. All right, with the Garry Olympics competitors tied at 25 points apiece, our final event is the 75-yard sprint worth 50 points, and this one is winner take all.
They roll set. Oh, he's retained his title in the most emphatic way. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Is the fastest man on the planet.
Definitely a better start than last time. Worked a lot on the start. I think we were pretty even through most of the race. Just just didn't have enough to get it at the end there.
It means I can walk through the door and have my head held a little higher than it would be if I would have lost the whole thing. A lot closer of a race than it was last time, and I didn't have time to look back behind me because I definitely knew he was alongside of me, but I'm glad I came out ahead and glad it's over.
All right, well, Sanchez edged out Soltero in the sprint by a step. He's now the back-to-back Garry Olympics champion. Here's a look at the final tallies for the Garry Olympics. Sanchez wins the K1 go-kart race to open the games, while Soltero matched in the arm wrestling competition, but the 50-point event sprint goes to Sanchez, who takes the second Garry Olympics, 75-25. Well, that is it for the All Sports Report. A special thanks to all the folks up at K1 Speed up in Carlton. Definitely go check that out. And make sure to stay tuned for the KUSI News at 11 with Sanchez and John Soderman. That's coming up next.